Meintjes, Rustenburg, South Africa. Well, I've always been riding my bike, but at the age of 16, I got involved with a few friends that did races, and I started going to races. And yeah, after my first race, I knew, or I didn't know, but I really liked it, and I just kept on doing it. And yeah, I ended up where I am today. As a junior, I was very lucky to get selected for the national team, and they sent us over as juniors, and we got to race there as junior riders in Europe. And then first year under 23, I decided rather to ride for a Belgium team than to go to a South African team. So for my first 2 years as under 23, I raced for First year I raced for Belgium team Qhubeka Performance, and this year I raced for Lotto Belisol under 23 team. And then only I decided to come and race for a South African team. I really like the idea of riding for MTN. It's going to be like riding with my family almost. It's going to be like riding with friends. It'll just make life a lot easier. And I really like the opportunities MTN gives us. It's not going to throw us directly into the big league. They've got a developing structure, and so we're going to get a chance to progress up the levels. So I think it's, for me personally, it's going to be a really good option. I think it's huge. I think it gives everyone the opportunity, and it gives them a goal to work to. So previously there hasn't really been a structure for South Africans to work to. They'll go and ride continental, and then they'll kind of be stuck, or the gap to get into a European team will be too big. So I think MTM really they just put the step in between going from a continental South African team to get into Europe's World Championships. I think, because I just really like World Championships, and there's like, I don't know, there's really a vibe around it, and it's really just the ultimate race to win, because there's so many things that's unpredictable about World Championships, and to be a good rider and still to win World Championships really shows a lot. It's actually makes me proud to be part of MTN-Qhubeka. I think it's going to have a huge impact. I think years to come there's going to be stories told. 10 years ago I got an MTN-Qhubeka bike, and today I'm standing on a podium. So I really think what MTN is doing is a really good thing, supporting the charity.
Meintjes is one of the best under 23 riders in South Africa, and he's one of those guys that I want other young riders to aspire to become, because he's spent the last 2 years on his own accord racing internationally, and he's such a young guy, and he just wants to ride his bike and race his bike internationally. So he's the kind of guy that we want in the team, and we look forward to some great time trial results from him, and some really good hill climb finish results in some of the minor tours of this year. He's still very young, so we're looking forward to building him for the future, and I think in 2-3 years time he'll be one of the best stage race riders in South Africa and potentially in the world, and his focus for 2013 will be the under 23 World Championships.